become crime free. If Jamaican and we're Jamaican for economy. No more breeder lasting. Revelation set.
Welcome to another Agrobuzz, the weekly agricultural program here on Sunny Side Up. Now, recently, the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation and Agriculture, IICA, awarded second place to Outland Hurders and Farmstead at their accountability seminar and cocktail reception in recognition of their investment in and dedication to developing and marketing a unique product which promotes the use of Jamaican ingredients. Specifically, the company, led by young entrepreneurs Kristina Budhoo and Gordon Dempster, specializes in the production of artisanal cheeses. Here to tell us more about the unique concept of artisanal cheese, and on this week's Agrobuzz is co-founder of Outland Hurders and Farmstead, Kristina Budhoo. Good morning, Kristina. How do you do?
Morning, Paula. Ann, how you doing? I'm good.
We are great. Now, this is pretty interesting. Outland Herders, as in Hurders?
Yes, pretty much like cheese curds.
That's what I thought, because we're thinking, okay, herd as in Herd, but you guys are doing it differently. So tell us more about Outland Herders and Creamery. Outland Herders Creamery and Farmstead.
Yeah, so we are a cheese-making company in Jamaica. We're the only aged cheesemakers on the island, and we pretty much specialize in artisan cheeses.
What is that?
Artisan cheeses are pretty much handmade cheeses that use simple ingredients, just the basic ingredients, no fillers, no preservatives, all natural. So that is what artisan is.
Okay, but you're not just a creamery, you're a farmstead. So you raise the animals as well?
We actually, we had animals, but we primarily work with dairy farmers in St. Elizabeth area. We really believe in building or rebuilding the dairy industry here on the island. And so it's very important for us to work with local farmers when we're gathering milk to make cheese.
How did this idea come to you to step out in this area?
It's a funny story. It was a very spontaneous moment. I was in the supermarket while in college with my partner, Gordon Dempster, and he just turned to me in the cheese aisle and said, "Let's make cheese." And I just said yes. It was very spontaneous, but it really started, or the core of it was from our love of food. And we knew each other from high school, and we knew that we wanted to start a food-centered business here in Jamaica. We just didn't know what it was until he turned to me and said, "Let's make cheese." And that's how we started.
So what are some of the cheeses that you do make?
So we have our Jamaican Jack. That one has Scotch bonnet peppers, pimentos, and a jerk rub. And it is a Jack-based cheese, of course.
Okay,
and,
coming from like pepper jack cheese?
Yeah, it's a play on pepper jack. It's pretty much a Jamaican version of what that cheese would be. And it's a little spicy, a little kick to it, but not too spicy. And it's pretty much the epitome of what Jamaican flavor, what Jamaican food is in a cheese.
Okay. And then that's one type. What else?
And then we also have our half and half. That one is rubbed with local coffee and chocolate. So we grind the coffee down to a powder and grate the chocolate down to a powder, and we mix it with oils, local oils, and then we just rub our cheese in.
Wait, hold on. You said, did the cheese have chocolate and coffee in there?
It has chocolate and coffee on the surface. So the cheese itself is actually a cheddar cheese, and then we rub that cheese, that wheel of cheese, with coffee and chocolate.
Wow.
And I'd say that one is probably our more unique cheese, or our most unique cheese, simply because you would think, I'm going to bite into this cheese and it's going to taste like coffee and chocolate. But it's such a surprising flavor. It actually tastes a bit like blue cheese. And that's because the rind is naturally attracted to blue mold in our aging state.
Wow. Okay. Now, so we've got Jamaican Jack and we've got half and half. Do you have others?
Yes. So it's the Christmas season. We have one called Red Maroon. It's actually washed in a liquid or what you would call sorrel drink. But it's not exactly a sorrel drink per se. We do steep locally grown sorrel in red label wine, and use that mixer to literally wash a wheel of cheese with. And what happens is that wheel of cheese actually turns red. And so we called it red maroon. And that one is quite fruity, and it has a bit of a tangy flavor from the sorrel as well.
You're kidding me. But if you only wash it on the outside, then how do you get that flavor in it?
Well, we wash it every week, and so that flavor tends to just permeate the wheel of cheese over time.
Wow. Okay.
And I mean, we're talking about cheeses that were aged for like a minimum of 2 months. So that's more than enough time to get our cheeses tasting exactly like what we rub and wash them with.
Jamaican Jack half and half, red maroon. Any more?
Yes, we also have false banana. That one is a play on a brie cheese. And instead of doing the traditional brie, we wrap and age ours in banana leaves. So
as salt banana, S-A-L-T?
False banana.
Okay.
So it's, yeah, F-A-L-S-E.
Wow. More?
Yeah, we have a few more. We just launched a new one at Market on Sunday, this Sunday past. We don't have a name for it yet, but it actually is a washed rind cheese, and which means that it's a stinky cheese, one of those classic stinky cheeses, but it tastes nothing like what it smells like. It's a very creamy, sweet flavored, almost buttery texture, and that one we hope to be launching officially with a name quite soon.
Oh gosh, this is fascinating. So I know there's more. Where can we find your products?
So we are in a few retailers, mostly in the Kingston area. You can find us at Locution Supermarket, the Butcher Block, that's at Upper Manor Park Plaza. We're also at Encore, both Encore in Kingston and Montego Bay, Eleni's Bakery, and then we're also in L&M Meat in Oaktree.
And what's the brand?
Outland Hurders.
Okay, so the name of the company is also the brand. Well,
Yes.
well, we got it. Wow. Where can we follow you to find out what's going on with the company and the plans you have?
Okay, well, we're on Facebook, of course. Just, search Outland Herders. And we're also on Instagram at outlandherders.ja.
And folks need to remember it's Hurders.
Hurders, that's correct. And then, you can find us on YouTube as well. So you just type in Outland Herders, and we have a few videos up. That's where you can find us on social media.
Thank you so much. This is fascinating. I'm going to go look both online and in the supermarkets to find your cheese, Kristina Budhoo. Thank you for speaking with us this morning.
Yes, no, thank you for having me.
Our pleasure. Co-founder, Outland Hurders Creamery and Farmstead, Kristina Budhoo, sharing with us about the company and the product offerings. Remember, let's continue to support our farmers by eating what they grow as they grow what we eat. And for information on what's happening in the agro-industry sector, the agricultural sector, visit the ministry's website at micaf.gov.jm. Follow them on Instagram, Twitter, check them out on Facebook, and join us next week for another Agrobuzz.